welcome. To the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Here we go. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. It's the home of the Rockets as we are live from Houston, Texas. And, of course, Kevin Porter. Since he's out of the picture, the team will have to fill his shoes.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Shot from the low block. Gets it to go. That one good from Fall. Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
To the paint. And it's the Rockets with the ball. After the basket by the Lakers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And showing some fearlessness there. Smith doesn't mind getting hit while taking the shot.
Both free throws good from Smith. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodlines.
Nailed from three-point land.
Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
Here's Green, and that one is off. Wall with some nice defense. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Stephen Silas. David.
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Pass to George. A three ball. A three-pointer is right on target. And this game is tied up now.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Fall. That shot off, and it's the Lakers the other way. Inside, here's Davis, and Davis throws it down hard.
The grace, the athleticism, most bigs could not have pulled that off, but AD makes it look easy.
Fall can't hit.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And the dunk by Covington.
Getting to the rim, Covington has popped when he needs it.
Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation. about the force on that finish by Smith?
Here's KD. Fall with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
.103 left in the first. They get it back. They kick it out to Green. Just 4 to shoot. Second chance shot. And Davis sends it back.
The crazy reach of AD coming into play. He uses it so well to reject shots.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Marjanovic. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Wall. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Rockets trail. And here is Williams to the inside. Out left of the wing. Marjanovic down low. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
He's got the height advantage in that matchup, and he's going to look to exploit it.
From 15 feet away, it's a tie game here in Houston. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of the...
14. The Lakers. 14.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Here's Westbrook. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Pass to Fall. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Fall's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here's Walker. Now Westbrook. Back to Hachimura. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Hachimura's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Both teams deciding to change it up. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Ooh, we got some flair on that one. Westbrook is vicious when attacking the rim.
To the middle. Marjanovic, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Bamba. Back to Westbrook. Now here is Hachimura. Over Smith. Hachimura, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. Here's Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
Solid job moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
It's Covington on the wing. Off target with his three. Houston in the lead. Green taking his time here. They grab their own miss. To the wing on the left. Kuminga bounce pass. 6 on the shot clock. Smith no good. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. And that will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. .127 left here in the second. There's the double team with Covington. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Timeout called, the Rockets.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
1:22 left to play here in the half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Marjanovic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury. So you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
They double him with George. Outside Williams. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Lakers trail. Wall looking it over. The 3 from KD. And again, no good by the Lakers. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Down low. And Davis sends it back.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And a missed layup.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Back to Martin. On the wing, Winslow. 1 second left.
One of the best defenders in the NBA, Paul George displays strong timing and discipline.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand. Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Lakers trail by 4. It's Davis on the wing. Pass to George. George double team. A wide open look for Durant. The shot's good on the assist by George. Durant's got 8. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Inside, pass to Fall. Back to Smith. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5. Not going to go that time.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
That's a nice assist from Wall. Scanning the floor, just looking to find the best shot possible.
Pass to Fall. Got it. Good job in the low post. 10 points for him. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have 2 guys that can get it going. And for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
Here's Fall. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 1-point game. Here's KD. From deep, George. And the Lakers with another miss.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Now, for Anthony Davis, a big contributor to this team when healthy.
Kevin, AD does everything on the court that you ask of him. He can defend in space and guard just about anybody. Along with being a force on the offensive side, he's a terrific talent.
Back to Green. Lets it go with the 3. And another 3 for Houston.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here. Lakers trailed by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Reeves. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Reeves has got his first 3 points of the game.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
Now a timeout called by Houston. The Lakers making a switch here. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Marjanovic. And Bamba pulls it down. Pass to Reeves. Here's Hachimura. Out to the wing. Here's Hardy. Connects from 3-point range. And now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
And Marjanovic with the slam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
That shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. To the left wing. The Lakers moving the ball around. There's the double team with Barton. Bamba wide open, and he fires. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Williams looking over the floor. From the arc. They get the rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
I like when Russ looks to involve his guys. It brings this team closer together.
The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers on top.
The Lakers 43.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Lakers leading by 4. Pass to George. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Steve, for a lot of reasons, last year was a very frustrating season for the Lakers.
The reason why, Kevin, LeBron and AD were out for extended periods. Russell Westbrook didn't really fit in at first. They missed the playoffs. Keep in mind, lots of people picked the Lakers to win it all.
And here's Green outside. Houston with a new 14. There's the pick. Fires for 3. Another miss by Houston.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
And they double up Davis. The 3 from KD. That's in there. Davis with the assist. KD's got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers. Screen by Smith. Here's Green. There's the drive.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
Outside for George. Durant in the corner. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Fall. Banked in off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the shot goes in. KD's got the lead back up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, here's the message Stephen Silas gave to his team. He said he just wants them to play faster. Feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Screen by Smith. Here's Green. Here he goes. Can't connect from short range. Covington with it. Now Green defending. Outside, Davis. And they double up Davis. Outside for George. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Davis with the double team. This one for 3. Another miss by Houston.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Durant in the corner. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And now it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead. To the middle. Here's Fall. And he bangs it home with one hand.
The whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the side.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. In with the ball. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fall. Shoots over KD. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Kevin Durant. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable? Playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. When in college, those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
Outside for George. No good from outside. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 14. And good that time.
And once he gets going, Green is a load to stop. Long, athletic, with a terrific handle.
And George, here we go. Outside for Durant. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Houston. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the stripe.
That one is no good. Covington with it. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it.
Intended to be free. Yeah.
My longest win streak in NBA 2K23 this far is a 84-game win streak. The highest.
He got sharks around him. He ran and got it out the mud. I seen turn. Now all the way on the west side with my chain out. I done seen some of the best. Keep my head up. I really went and got it out the mud. I seen turn. What you now? All the way on the west side with my chains out. I done. We went to Hawaii.
And I was on the ones court. Easy dunks, boys. Oh my God. The secret to getting like over 10,000 wins is that you have to play a lot of ones court. On the ones court, you're able to get back-to-back games. And if you're good at the game and you keep going on streaks and streaks, the amount of wins, they keep building and building. And make sure you use your SP token so you can be the first level 40 every season. I just want to thank everyone who has.
Since I was a little, I just about to go give me some money. Since I made up 25 million on one of them days, now they right in my way. I got fatigue on my body, on right Maserati is right. I'm going out of space. I remember days going on missions, hopping in fences, running from. I got on all the Cadillacs, slide through like I'm Obama. Going to St. Laurent store, Louis Vuitton, Don. So come, I was in the back.